Okay, so this will have to be part 2 because the first one alarm came off. Yeah. So actually, if you can just see this muscle here, there's something here. It hasn't been here before. There, a little bit of tension on it. So I'm going to have to do some body work. The term body work it's like bigger than massage, because massage is the one aspect of it, but then there's also the pressure point, which is not massage really, and then there's also the release therapy, which is not massage really. So I suppose that's why body works was why they called it the body working. So, but I would rather soft tissue that's actually what we work on. But I also work on resetting the body systems. So acupressure. Anyway, this is part 2 of the video where I wanted to show that my horse runs away from me when I fetch him. He doesn't run away from me. He runs around when I come to him. Because he'll run in these huge circles and then go and wait at the gate. Or go and wait with his buddies. He used to run to me. And then it changed to running big circles and waiting for me. And then, look, I must say that last time I came in as well, he also waited for me. So he should, if I do my training correctly, he should come towards me when he sees me. I should ask him to come, and he should come. He's walking away while I'm doing this, which just, this is what, wonder what happened, because he didn't have this. Yeah, okay, so that I would read as a release, the snort. There, the muscles are already softened. The thing is, if my whole, there's another one. My whole hope is to just show the average horse owner that actually you can do the body work that's required. So it's to know your horse's body. Make it your business of knowing your horse's body. So if you come out to him and you see him, oh, but this muscle's, it's not to go into a panic state, oh, my horse's muscle. It's just to actually knead the muscle, rub the muscle, press the muscle, hold it, put something on it, put whatever, any of these human muscle stuff we use, deep heat, MSM gel, all of those. Just you do something to them. Just do something to it, And then there's internal things that the vets could also give you. But yeah, so otherwise you just actually find you just recognize it and then work it. And that is my hope, to just give everybody the basic education so that they become mindful of their own horse's body as they are of their own. I mean, if their own leg muscle's sore, they're going to put a bit of a patch on, or take a Disprin, or massage it, or rub it, put K-tape on. And that's all that I really would want all horse owners to learn, the couple of moves that can just help them alleviate their horse's discomfort and improve them, hey? Yeah. So, Wendy from Quinn Horsemanship and Therapy, signing out. I used to, I was in the, I don't like to call it, I was in the army, and we had to do radio. He's running away from me. So that's great. I wanted to actually get a movement video. Very, very interesting. The tail is slightly set to the left. He's going to drink water. It's interesting that he just walked away there. I think, at that point where I was pressing. So what I would do, the tail set to the left, so it always points to the away from the side that's in discomfort. So I'm going to come back here again. Just here. Anything could be kicked. He could have slept wrong. It's on the last rib, on the curve of the last rib. There's normally down here, but he's got there's something here. So this muscle would come from here, and then it might be set up from this point here. So we would work there on top of the last rib. It's also a point, but this is in the middle. Normally it's here where we would work this point and this point, or where we can address. But the fact that it's here, it could be anything: a kick, a bite, a bump. It's actually very warm. There's a flush. He's probably going to walk away from it again. Now, I wouldn't normally, I've got my rope halter. Oh, it's just fallen to the ground. I've got my rope and halter that I use. It's just fallen to the ground, and he's like curious as to what that is. But I wouldn't be surprised if he walks away from me. One of the signs they do give me when I'm reaching a place where it's uncomfortable and they want me to stop is they would walk off. But then I've got to just tell them to stop. I don't do much with LJ here because of he's actually got a very body smart body. Generally, there's no issues. So the fact that I found this one per chance, I was on my way down to fetch one of the other mares who's got a session booked. He's going to walk again. Okay, so every time he walks when I work there, so we're going to assume it was a clicker there. He, just to put some of his history in it, he was backed at 4, injured, then left until 10. The injuries became issues, which joint issues or junction issues, which we've been rehabbing him through. Like I said, he doesn't have much. I don't do much body work. I do addressing those. I wasn't going to mention addressing those points, but I don't need to do soft tissue work really. It's more like ligaments and tendons that we're stretching. I'm not stretching the word, through work, through my slow method of work and through the rehab riding that's coming on. Then, but what I wanted to say is that because of his history, huge distrust of man, but he's been taught to stand still. So he used to go into the stock still, emotionless freeze stand while you did things to him. And I'm encouraging him to say, actually, I don't want to do that, and expressing himself. He often, if I'm in a smaller camp, he'll stand with me. Even in the bigger one, he'll stand next to me often for ages. But I am encouraging him to feel the freedom to move off so that he doesn't go into that frozen obedience. One looks for partnership obeying. The interesting thing, just looking at his tail now waving in the wind, the interesting thing is that when he first came to me, his tail was very short because his tail was, I won't say dislocated, but there was a big issue on top of his tail. I'm going to touch it on this portion, and then down the tail. But there was actually a bit of a kink in it. So the T-Touch teaches this beautiful tail work, which one must really do. So I would encourage all my clients to just go and do a bit of the first course of T-Touch and just embrace it and apply that to your horse on a irregular basis when you meet with your horse. But yeah, so this is really amazing that his tail's grown since we restored the tail to normality through various means, various techniques. Since the tail's been restored to normality, it's grown. When he first came, he had a scraggly little tail about this long. So yeah, so it's grown by at least 2 hands, if not 3. And the tail's much happier. It used to be so tight in itself. You know, if you look at the okay, don't hold it down now just because I want to show how loose your tail is. Thank you. He still can't do the full S up, but I mean, look at that. When he came, you couldn't even think of picking up the tail. He used to jam it into his bum. Yeah, so I am encouraging him to walk away from me and just be himself. I won't punish him for any of that. Now look at the bot eggs. Where are they? There's not that many. Anyway, oh, there they are there. So that's what we're battling with at the moment, but we'll sort them. There's some more, yeah. I'll sort that out. The grooms are very good. They groom them in the evenings, late afternoons. So they'll sort that out for me. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, Wendy signing out for real this time. My lovely horse, Bay Angel.